Welcome to the deep dive.
You know that feeling, right? Just bombarded with health info, it all becomes noise. Especially for something like cholesterol, so vital, but often invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So today, we're cutting through that. We've sifted through a bunch of sources on cholesterol blood tests, and we're pulling out the really key stuff for you. A clear, concise understanding.
Absolutely. And the game changer here isn't just hearing about cholesterol. It's grasping how these specific tests give you a personal map to your heart health.
A map. I like that.
Yeah, because what many people don't realize is even if you feel great, eat well, genetics can still mean high cholesterol. So testing is critical, even if you think you're fine. That's what this deep dive is about, handing you that map.
Okay, let's unpack this then. What exactly is a cholesterol blood test measuring?
Good question.
Basically a diagnostic tool, right? It gives you 4 key numbers. You've got LDL, that's often called the bad cholesterol.
Right, the delivery trucks, you could say. Yeah, stopping stuff off in the arteries.
Yeah.
Then HDL, the good cholesterol, that's the cleanup crew.
Exactly, taking it away. And then you have total cholesterol, sort of the overall picture, and triglycerides.
Triglycerides.
And connecting this to the bigger picture, it's really the balance and the types of these components that matter most. Elevated levels, especially LDL and triglycerides, can lead to plaque building up in your arteries.
Which is obviously not good.
Not good at all. Paves the way for serious cardiovascular issues. Triglycerides, specifically, are fats your body stores from excess calories, think sugars, refined carbs.
Okay.
But here's the crucial thing. High cholesterol. Often zero symptoms. You feel fine. That's why these tests are so essential for catching things early, preventing serious stuff down the line.
That makes sense. So, knowing what it is, the next question for a lot of listeners is probably, okay, when? When should I get this test? How often?
Generally, for adults, the guideline is about every 4 to 6 years. But, and this is a big but, if you have risk factors, maybe obesity, diabetes, a family history of heart disease, then you definitely need more frequent checks. Your doctor will guide that.
And what about kids?
Yeah, good point. For kids and adolescents, there's often an initial screening recommended, maybe between 9 and 11 years old, just to get a baseline.
Right. And when you go for the test itself, there's prep involved, isn't there? The fasting thing.
Yes, usually. Most labs will ask you to fast for 9 to 12 hours beforehand.
So no breakfast?
No breakfast, no coffee with sugar or cream. Water is okay, just plain water.
And why the fasting? What's that about?
It's mostly about getting an accurate triglyceride level. Triglycerides can shoot up quite a bit after you eat, especially certain foods.
So eating can skew the results.
Exactly. It gives a temporarily high reading. Fasting ensures we see your true baseline level, so we're not, chasing a false alarm.
Got it. Okay, so you fasted, had the test, the results are back. They're usually in mgdl, milligrams per deciliter?
That's right, mgdl.
So what do those numbers actually mean for you, the listener? What should you be looking for?
Okay, let's break down some key reference points. For total cholesterol, generally, under 200 milligdl is considered desirable.
Under 200.
Over 240 milligdl might signal increased risk. But again, it's just one piece. Ideally, you want your LDL, the bad stuff, below 100 milligdl.
Below 100 for LDL.
And for HDL, the good stuff, you actually want it high. Over 60 milligdl is considered protective.
Higher is better for HDL. Over 60.
Correct. These numbers together give a much clearer picture of your cardiovascular risk.
Okay, so you get these results. Maybe they're not quite where you want them to be. It sounds like you're not just stuck with them.
Right.
What can you actually do? What influences these levels?
A lot, actually. Diet is huge, obviously. And it's not just cutting out bad fats like saturated and trans fats, so that's important.
Right.
It's also about adding good stuff. Soluble fiber, think oats, beans, apples, that actually help bind cholesterol. Healthy fats, like omega-3s and fatty fish or nuts, are beneficial too.
So actively adding good foods, not just taking away bad ones.
Exactly. And then there's lifestyle. Regular physical activity is key. It does more than burn calories. It can actually help raise your good HDL cholesterol.
How much activity are we talking?
The general recommendation is at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week. Brisk walking, cycling, swimming, plus some strength training a couple of times a week.
Okay.
And a really big one, smoking. Quitting smoking has a surprisingly direct and positive impact on your HDL levels. It really boosts that good cholesterol.
Wow. Okay, so diet, exercise, and not smoking. That's powerful. And if the tests do show high levels, the next step is talking to your doctor.
Absolutely. That's essential. They can look at your whole picture, family history, other conditions, and create a personalized plan that might involve more intensive lifestyle changes or sometimes meditation.
Right, personalized guidance.
And that really highlights the advantage of regular testing. It's strategic. Well, first, it's early detection, catching risk before it becomes a major problem. Second, if you are on a treatment plan, testing lets you and your doctor see if it's actually working.
Monitoring progress.
Yes.
Yeah.
And third, sometimes just seeing those numbers can be a really powerful motivator, It encourages you to stick with those healthier habits.
That makes perfect sense. So ultimately, understanding your cholesterol profile is more than just numbers on a page. It's a real tool for managing your health proactively.
Exactly. It puts you in the driver's seat.
You become an active participant.
Precisely. Managing cholesterol isn't just about dodging potential health bullets later on. It's about making informed choices now that can genuinely extend and enrich your life. It empowers you to be a true partner in your own well-being. That's the thought I'd leave you with.
A powerful thought indeed. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll be back with another deep dive soon.